We are ChaosDivers, a sonar search and recovery dive team who navigates the waters with the hopes of providing answers to the families and loved ones of the missing. With the love and support from all of you, as well as the backing of law enforcement and first responders, we've been able to assist families nationwide. To learn more how you can help us on our journey, please check out the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Damn, fuck, I'm digging myself a hole. God damn it, Jake. Tell me I've gone live.
Well, guys, welcome to the channel. This is Aqua Adventurer.
Never a dull moment with me, guys.
They just say things differently in Ireland.
Yeah. That's a little
That
bollocks.
means welcome and really happy to see you all.
All right. I hope everybody's doing well. I know we have been, this has been one heck of a trip. Honestly, I've had a really great time with Lee. It's been
this the whole time.
I haven't laughed so hard in a long time. So he's really put a lot of, I don't know. It's just been a trip.
It's been refreshing.
Yes. Everybody's doing well. The RV, not so well, but now well. We had another spark plug blowout. Jason from what was his Davis Auto Repair got us up and running the next day. I could have done the helicoil. I've watched it be done twice now. I've watched it done twice. The third time, I still couldn't do it. Was I racing? No.
No, not at all.
No.
My mom and dad are in here.
Hello, Mom and Dad.
Brent, I'm 5'8". Brent asked.
How tall are you, Lee?
I didn't ask about you two.
Better. No, I'm actually 5'6", 5'6".
So, and I'm 6 foot tall. So, yeah. Anyway, this has just been an update on, or this is going to be an update on what we're doing, where we're at, all the stuff we have done so far. As you guys know, we have pulled out Plum Bananas. We've located it, found it, pulled it out. Donnie's a happy man, right?
And the whole family.
The whole family. This right here, let me show you real quick. There's Plum Bananas. If you guys don't know, it took us, wow. It took us from 11:30, 15 hours to remove this thing. This is Donnie and his kid and his dad. When Donnie, how long ago was that picture taken?
Is that his son?
Yep.
Or is that,
I think it's his son.
or is that Oliver, the grandson?
Oh no, that is Oliver. That is Oliver.
So Oliver's, I think, 8 now. So that's still probably 6 years ago or so.
Yeah. So we were able to pull that out with the help with Lee. I know if we didn't have Lee here, it would have taken us. Oh man, it would have been very hard without Lee.
14 hours, 39 seconds.
Maybe I've done a little quicker than Lee, but you know. It took one bag to get it up, Thomas. One bag.
Just
Why don't you tell them how that ended up?
right. How it happened was, it was a bit of a trial and error. Things weren't, normally when you dive down at depth, it was, 66.2 feet deep. Normally when you go down, you'll go down at 2/3 of that, and then it should normally clears out, so you'll have good visibility below a thermocline. But I was extremely surprised because when I got down, it was zero viz. At first, I couldn't find the boat. So I swam left, came back, couldn't find it. Swam right, couldn't find it. I went to swim left, and it's only because I was turning, I kicked it with my heel. So I knew it was behind me then. And I just had to feel around. I had to get really close, rub it, because I had my camera mounted here. And luckily, we saw bright yellow. So we knew we'd nailed it. We knew that was the boat. Came back up, gave everyone the great information. Then the second one was to go down, and what did I do second time I went down? Was that to fit the airbag or to get his mobile phones and stuff?
That was to attach a permanent messenger line.
Yes.
Yep.
And
See if you can
and get the bag.
get the bag down there. Yep.
No, get the plastic.
Oh, the plastic
Yeah.
bag. Yep.
Because he didn't have time to retrieve his mobile phones and things. So I secured a line to it then, got the plastic bag out of his glove box, felt the seat and things, but the silt was, surprisingly enough, the silt was just behind me. So the boat was actually perhaps, how much from that picture did we work out?
I think we guessed out it was about 6 feet, so a third of the boat was in the mud. Donnie's actually just caught in here.
So a third of the boat was under the mud. I couldn't feel the engine because one of his points was going to be to put my hand around the prop shaft, hook it from there so we got the weight of the engine with the airbags, but it was totally buried. So once I'd surfaced again to tell Jacob the scenario and what we were facing, we then decided it was time to take an airbag down with the lines. We used the £3,000.
Yep. 3,000 pounds.
£3,000. I call them a bell airbag, which just means it's open at one bottom. We took that down, coupled it up, and then it was showtime. Jacob, guys, I've never seen, witnessed anything like this. Wait till you hear the rest of this.
You say it better than I do, actually, because it's kind of exciting to hear him say it. But so we got everything ready to lift, and it took what, Lindsay, 30 minutes?
35, wasn't
About
it?
35 minutes.
35 minutes. We had a little pancake compressor. We filled the airbag up about 35 minutes. We're all looking at it on the live scope, and then all of a sudden, no boat left. And I said it was game time, and that airbag came plumb out of the water and laid over on its side.
With the boat attached.
Now, what happened next?
Well, we thought that'd be it, because obviously the airbags cleared the water, come right out. You've got a 3-ton boat underneath it, so you think nothing's going to happen. It's just going to lift it up, the airbags deflated and gone back down. But no, it just shot up like I don't know, you've seen a missile come out of the water, like that's been launched from a submarine. It just went clean up, at least 2/3 of the boat.
Yeah.
Came up out of the water and then just went back down again as quick as it came up.
It hurt our feelings.
No, everyone was silent because we're like, holy cow, what just went off? And we saw the bright yellow boat like it waved to us, woo, gone back again. And we was like, no, what happened?
So with the
Crazy.
depths, with the airbag, everybody knows about Boyle's Law. It goes down, it compresses, comes up, it adds air. So the air that we had in there, everything was sufficient. The only thing that we didn't think about, or we didn't, and I really don't know if it would matter as much, but with that airbag being down at 66 feet and we aired it up, it had a lot of time to grab air. And when it came up with a vengeance. Now, I think if we would have hooked it up at 30 feet and had a longer rope, we could have got it to the surface and not launched the boat. But we didn't do that. So,
Would that have been, see, it was all trial and error. Would that, at that distance then, been enough to suck it out of the mud, you see?
Exactly. So again, trial and error. We tried and we erred twice. It was bad. Donnie said, well,
Donnie said it was like watching whales in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it?
exact words out of Donnie's mouth after the silence was, yep, that's my boat. So we attempted it again. Same scenario. I said, we're done. Let's hook up another airbag that's an actual pillow bag where it's all sealed. So when the 3,000 pound lifted it up, the smaller one would hold it, and it worked. And
Yeah.
After that, what happened?
Well, behind us, you've got an active dam. About 100 yards away behind us is the big dam coming out of Core Lake down the let off, is it? What? And that was active at the time, I'm right in saying that?
Yep, it was active, and the wind.
By the time this had all happened, the wind would picked up. How much chop did we have?
We had about
2
2 foot
feet.
waves. And Donnie's son was holding on to the bag rope and the line, and he was just getting soaked because the water was coming over.
Plus, we was drifting towards the dam.
Well, that was I'm talking before, so the waves were coming over the boat, and then when the last time it came up, and it actually held, we're like, don't turn the compressors off, because they had turned the compressors off to, I don't even know why.
Well, I don't know why.
I don't know
You
why.
told them to.
Did we?
You kept telling them once it comes to the surface, turn the bag off or turn it off.
Oh, that's right. So it was my fault.
Yeah.
So they turned them off. We're like, no, don't turn them off. Just keep them on. And
We had to turn the pillow bag off.
yeah, that's right. We were able to. Lindsay over here, if y'all don't think she's strong, you got some issues. She was a beast holding on to those lines. He was a beast holding on to those lines. Every one of us has got cuts and
Rope burns, look.
bruises and everything. Dylan, which is Donnie's son, was amazing. Donnie was holding on to the airlines and steering the boat because I was trying to help in the back. It was just a lot of chaos. And let me tell you right now.
So I think we're all bruised, cut up. My hips are bruised from laying off the back of the boat. My
Lindsay-
arms are bruised.
Lindsay's hanging off the back of the boat because somehow, some way, we got the rope in the prop.
And not just a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least 4 turns.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
I told you to. I know, Donnie. I know it's my fault. There was just a lot of chaos that happened. Everybody, every single person in that boat was doing something. And I'm sorry, I love you guys, but nobody was holding the camera. We couldn't.
It weren't even we couldn't, because we could have put head mounts on it.
I could have put a head mount, but we never
never
dreamt it was going to be like that.
There was no anticipation that it was going to be like this. We did not know the wind was going to pick up like that. We didn't know that we were still going to be recovering this boat at midnight. We didn't know that we were going to get pushed into the dam. We didn't. This was a first for us. There was a lot of unknown. But at the same time, I know that we wanted to be able to show you guys all of this process, but at the same time, this
Safety
is something
first,
that the 5 of us share, and it will never. This is for the 5 of us, the 5 people who were on the boat.
And it's not like we meant to. We was just so busy,
Yeah.
and everyone had a job to do, and we was helping each other, taking over from people.
Everybody
the
on the
thought
boat.
of a camera never entered my mind. I don't know about I never even thought about a camera because we were just so flat out.
Well, and
I did grab a few whenever I was holding the steering wheel, and I put my camera out, but that's it.
we didn't have the drone, but we wouldn't have been able to use the drone that
No,
night.
it's so windy.
The wind was the wind was just ripping through there. We wouldn't have even been able to use the drone.
Donnie said it. It was Plum Bananas.
Chaos met Plum Bananas.
So the coolest part is after all of it, and I'm going to tell you right now, Dylan was a beast too.
Dylan was awesome. She was outside of me.
I kept yelling back, "You guys okay?" And Dylan goes, "We're fine," just as calm as can be. And that guy was like, "I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
had to have
tapped
sore
out.
the next day.
I'm tapped out." I know I was. I know everybody else was. Regardless, we got it into the shallows, and we were able to take the airlines off and kind of situate it into a better way to recover it safer and not us holding on to it. The reason why we were holding on to the ropes is the first time the boat went up in the air, we had it attached to my boat, and it took us for a ride for about, what do you say, 20 feet?
20, yeah,
20,
good
30 feet,
distance.
yeah.
I said, cut the rope. It's going to sink the boat. But luckily, they didn't cut the rope. And then luckily, the boat actually went back on the ground, and we didn't.
Well, we had more line than the boat had to go down in depth.
Yeah, and
We had
that was
100
planned.
We had 100 or 150 foot of line, and the boat, the deepest the boat could go was 68 feet.
Well, regardless, it took us for a ride. I don't know
So
how
we
it
got
did
lucky.
it. With all that being said, we were able to get it to just 2 lines, right? And then we attached to the back. We all thought of this process where we looped the line and then we hooked it up to the back like a ski rope, and then put a buoy in the middle, kind of like a ski setup. And then I said, it's either going to break or we're going to bring it out. And I let that SEAARK 300 horse just freaking eat. And all of a sudden, I got up on plane, and the boat was behind us, actually behind us,
Yeah, it
up
came
above
up.
the water.
We got
It did
lucky
come
because
up and
it
out.
came up, and then before we hooked it up, we had gotten it up,
Yeah.
and it landed on the bags.
Oh, so the bag had it.
So
Okay.
the bag, yeah, because Lee and I were both like, it's on the bags, it's on the bags, keep going. And then that's when we finally got turned around.
And I just hauled butt to the shore.
Well, we got turned around. The boat, Donnie backed us up. We
Yeah.
got turned around.
and we were able to go.
Then we hooked it up in with the 2 on each side.
The 2, yeah. So
And-
2 eyelets on the back of my boat.
Yeah. And then, but we got lucky that when that boat came up the last time, when we were giving it some gas, just get it into the shallows. Because we were planning on just getting it into like workable depths to where you could just
He
get
can
in
go
the
back.
water.
He can go
Yeah.
back and we can lift it the
Um,
correct way.
So, but when it came out of the water, it landed on the pillow bag.
Mhm.
It landed on the
Yeah, it landed.
So the
It
bow of the boat never went back down, which that
looking.
yeah, that was our saving grace that night, especially because we were into the shallows. Because we got to the point where Dylan was holding a rope, I'm holding a rope, Lee's holding a rope, and Jacob's not hammering down, but giving it some gas, and we weren't moving because Plum Bananas boat was on the ground again, just because it's sitting like this, and we were in 15 feet of water. Well, the boat's 18 feet tall.
Feds are watching Thunder Horse. That would have been scary. It really was. In my opinion, it was pretty scary.
Oh,
Just knowing that we may have had to cut the line, and then that would have been bad.
but what was good was the teamwork. It
Teamwork
went
was amazing.
flawlessly.
Like,
Like we were yelling, and
there was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of
It was-
yelling, but it wasn't.
it was passaging messages because
Yeah.
of the wind,
We
the
had
noise, the
the-
generators.
We had 2 generators on, 2 compressors on. Donnie and Dylan were in the front of the boat to start with. Lee and I are in the back of the boat. Jacob's in the middle. Jacob came to the back, and then finally Dylan was able to come to the back with Lee and I. And then Donnie was still on the front with the line, so he's helping steering. So like
He was
There-
holding the thing and then steering, and I'm going back and forth, grabbing lines and trying to pull and trying to help and give people breaks. And it's like,
So surprisingly, you guys this may be a surprise to all of you. The only person who was in my way that night or was yelling to just yell at people was Jacob.
I was not. I was yelling for the other.
He was the only one that night.
Hey, don't bring me into it.
You're on my side.
Oh, Jacob, you need to stop yelling, mate.
Thanks.
But yeah,
Making me look like the
No,
butthead.
but it was good. It was pull the line, and then it'd go to the next person. Pull the line, then it was
Yeah, it
backwards
was-
and forwards messaging.
yeah.
It was cool.
So we were able to get it up on plane, get the boat out of the water, and that's usually how you get a boat out, is you put it on the eyelet, and that's how they do it in the ocean. That's how they do it in the big lakes. They get it up on plane, and then they pull the plug on the boat, and then sometimes it'll drain out or whatever. They'll put like some pumps in there while you're running, and that's a good way to do it. So when we got that way, I was able to drive it in 2 foot. I had I had the SEAARK and both the other boat in 2 foot of water on plane going into the dock, and I docked it while the boat was still behind us. That was pretty cool. So,
and then by chance, like a miracle had happened, some lunatic had done something wrong with a semi truck up the road. So lo and behold, what's the coincidence that there was a big wrecker literally 100 yards from us? What's the chances of that?
Well, one true testament to Donnie and his children and the people that they are and how Donnie and Christina have raised their children. Dylan at 1 o'clock in the morning made some phone calls and had like 8 of his friends show up for him and his dad to help. Because at first we were like, we'll just lift it out of the water. This kid made a phone call on, what was it, Friday night, Saturday, whatever night it was, Friday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. And these kids all showed up for him sober. None of them were.
no, I don't think.
All of them were incredibly respectful. Each and every single one of them was
Yes,
like,
sir,
how
no,
can we
sir.
help? What are we doing? Like, what can we do? Like
It was amazing.
Again, that's a testament to Donnie and Christina and how they've raised their children. And, I think, as some of your parts is the company that you keep, and they were incredible. And the tow truck driver, was it Stanley's?
Stanley's, yep.
They came down. We went and helped them, and then they came and helped us. Got the boat on the trailer. Like, they were able to just set the boat right onto Donnie's trailer.
There's a trailer right there, and that's what they set it down on.
Yep. The problem is that we could not just kind of leave the boat in the water and inch the trailer underneath of it, because there was a hole on this side of the boat, and that's right where the bunk boards on the trailer would have went right into that hole and then just ripped it apart. So nothing about this, Donnie Kerfman, was simple. Like, every time we did something, 2 or 3 more things popped up where we're like, well, what are we going to do now? And then we'd be like, all right, we got this. This is our plan. Like, now that we know this, and this happened, like we got all of this taken care of, and then something else would happen. And we're like, okay, well, what are we going to do now?
We definitely, it was definitely an experience and a very memorable time with the family. They treated us like kings, super well. We had a nice big breakfast, didn't we?
Oh, so in an evening, the mum brought us sandwiches, didn't she? And a plate of sandwiches. I don't know, mate.
I don't know what she's on about.
They treated us like kings
and queens. Jesus. So go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just thanking the mum who brought lovely food up for us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they took us to breakfast, and then Mama went home, packed a whole cooler full of stuff, brought it all back, and then when we got back to the boat ramp, made each one of us a sandwich exactly how we wanted it. You don't tell that woman no.
Jaden even brought our food to us.
Yep. Yeah, everything. Like, they're just a really truly amazing family. It's incredible. And then even since that, like, and it wasn't like, oh, thanks, you got our boat out of the water, bye. Like, Donnie's been texting like every day, checking in with Jacob, like, about the boat, and just, again, like, I was like, Donnie's gonna be so happy just coming home every day, seeing the boat in the driveway. And he texted Jacob today and said, you have no idea what it means to me to come home and not see this boat trailer empty.
Yeah, just today, Donnie texted me that. It's pretty cool.
I mean, again, this was a family legacy for them. This went from, Donnie and his dad, then, his dad, Donnie, and then his kids, and now Donnie's grandkids. I mean, this is 4 generations of family. that are brought together by it's not a boat.
Really isn't.
This is a bond. It's not a boat.
Yeah.
It's a bond.
And a lot of people say, why would you recover that? I mean, what's the use? You guys won't believe this. Donnie sent me some videos, and we're going to have updates. We may have shorts on it. We may have long form video. We may have just updates. But Donnie and his son, Dylan, and I guess his whole family, and it's probably his dad too, and stuff like that, they're going to rebuild this motor.
They've already started. This motor is almost perfect because the carburetor and the bird cage on top actually kept the mud and the silt out from the motor. The cylinders are good. The camshaft, all of that is solid. It turns over. The oil was still in it.
What's the reason for it to sink to begin with?
We don't know. I do know when he showered down on it and let off and got back to the shore, or almost not back to the shore, but where the boat sank, he said just water come in and
there's a hole in the
gone.
boat.
Okay. Hole in the boat. That's why it went down.
Well, so when we pulled the boat out, the hole that was down on the driver's side in the hull, it had just as much debris, zebra mussels, silt, sediment, all of that, algae growth. That was all inside. So, because we all thought, like, did we make that hole bigger? Like when we were dragging it, did we do that? Did we make that hole? But Donnie's like, no, there's no way, because everything is on, like everything that's on the rest of the boat is on that hole in the boat as well.
Yeah, like the zebra mussels and all that. So whenever
it wasn't a fresh, clean cut.
And with us being able to do this, yes, we were there prior to finding this boat. Now we got better equipment. We got the SEAARK boat. It's more stable. You've got a couple more live scope, or you got a couple more sonars. You also got the extended range live scope provided by SEAARK. Like, they helped us out. And I told Donnie, and you guys can see it on the video, Donnie, if we get better equipment, we are going to come back and help you. And I promise you, it may take us a little bit, but I promise you we will be back in.
We were there almost 2 years ago. We were there just over 2 years ago.
We held our words, and
we got Donnie's email on March 25th of 2023. We were there on April 1st of 2023. And then we were able to make the recovery last week. So just over 2 years ago is when we were there last time.
Man, I brought reinforcements.
What an experience. It was mental.
He's a beast.
Normally when you work with people that have worked with each other before, like I've never worked with Team Chaos before, Jacob and Lindsay. We'd not worked with Donnie before, but it just went, the teamwork was awesome.
We hung out with Donnie for a little bit the last time we were there.
I couldn't have wished for a better team on board to do that. It was really good. The teamwork was there, wasn't it?
Bringing the Aqua Adventure on YouTube and Facebook. Guys, check him out, please. I'm going to try to get him to 1,000 subscribers before on his Facebook before he goes home. So please do check out his Facebook. Regardless, bringing him onto the team has been a blessing to us. And our issues with the weather, the wind yesterday, there was no way I could have got a boat on the water, not even with that big boat. It was just horrendous. And then today last night with the motor breaking, it's been chaos, but we're working through it.
We're through it. Yeah, we see the light again.
We are going to be working on. We did work searching for Larry Don Bell, and Lindsay could talk about that. And then what's coming up for us right now.
So we did search Lake Eufaula for Larry. Larry again went missing back in June of 2020 in a 2010 Chevy Silverado. We searched approximately 36 miles, probably a little bit more than that, We did 18 miles out and 18 miles back. And that's just kind of like, you know, mapping out the river. That's not like, you know, measuring from boat ramp to the boat ramp to the access, all of that. So about at least 36 miles that we searched for Larry. We do want to go back and revisit his case when we have more time to be able to do that. Tomorrow we will start here in Little Rock. We've got obviously the Arkansas River that runs through here, as well as like Lake Maumelle. I think there's Horseshoe. There's some reservoirs. We have 4 cases here: Turkessa Wallace, Patrice Smith, Cheryl Cottrell, and then Brian Graves. So we're going to be working on those over the next few days before the sad day comes. We're not talking. Lee and I aren't talking about it. Jacob can't wait for it. But Lee and I aren't talking
Every other
about that day.
conversation. Lee, you're going on this day. Lee, you're going on Friday. Yeah. Lee, you're away on Friday.
He's always wanted to go on a train, and I'm super excited for him to go on this train. Then I keep forgetting if he goes on the train, he goes home. Now they're giving me hell about it.
Yeah.
There's not been a day I haven't had English tea.
I've even brought a kettle over with me.
You did.
I didn't have a kettle in the RV or on the boat, so I brought a kettle. I went out and bought a kettle and brought it over. So we have like
it's an electric kettle.
Oh yeah, an electric kettle. You just fill it up, click, and you've got hot.
We've had tea going down the road, tea going down the water.
Oh, in the RV, I'm holding a coffee cup.
Somebody had asked if there's going to be a video. So yes. So this just happened a few days ago. We haven't even had an opportunity to upload footage, and it takes about a week or 2 to edit a video. So will there be a video? Yes. We'll have one. Lee will have one. It takes time. As you guys know, when we're out on the road and we're working, it's really hard to sit down and take 2 or 3, 4 hours out of your day to edit a video, when that's time where you're like, oh my gosh, I could be giving this time to the family of the person I'm searching for. So we will have videos out. It's just going to be a while, but it is something that we'll work on. You just got to be patient.
And definitely we'll have updates on, because I asked Donnie, I said, or no, he said, do you want me to start sending you like rebuild videos? And I'm like, absolutely. I think our fans would love to see that.
I would too.
I want to see it fire up. And I think we may do a live stream on it.
Yeah, I'm still lost for words. What an experience. And I for sure want to see it. I want to see it unfold, being stripped down. I don't care if it's one picture at a time. Oh, that's not moved. I want to see that fire up, and that will be such a special moment. So I've seen everyone's faces and all the whole family, and then the reality hits what that boat meant to him when you see him like that.
Yeah.
Donnie. He was an emotional wreck.
Oh.
It was such a lovely scene.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was great to be able to bring him that.
Like the minute we found it, you found it. He was down. He was in his car, straight down. I want to go out. You took him out to see it on the sonar.
Sorry, Lindsay, I know you were talking about the cases. So
no, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, you talked about why we're in Little Rock.
Yeah. Lee, somebody has a question for you.
Yo, I've got questions. Here we go.
You do.
Sorry, guys, if I'm leaning forward. The laptop's about 4 foot in front of me, so I'm having to bend forward. Jacob, where's the question for me?
It's on there.
Oh, you've highlighted it. Cutely, are you enjoying being in the United States? Guys, I'm blown away. Jacob and Lindsay have made me feel so welcome. I don't think there's been an hour gone by where we haven't been sharing a laugh.
I've laughed so daggum hard.
It's been amazing. It's
been a load of bollocks.
Somebody said for Lee to teach you
he's already taught
terms, and I'm like, yeah, he already has.
So, guys, I have been looked after so much beyond what I expect. It's been amazing.
Kyle, we're actually going to get to that in a minute. We've got we have a ton of things to open that we didn't utilize over the last week and a half because we didn't do a live stream last week. So there's a bunch of packages here that Lee's going to open.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. Cool. Let's get to that. You guys want to get to that?
He tried gravy, but it wasn't real gravy, so it doesn't count.
It was ridiculous. All right, real quick, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that has sent us stuff on the Amazon wish list. You guys can check it out if you want. It helps out the channel. If not, just share and like our videos. That's amazing. I'm trying to find the package that I dropped whenever I hit it with my leg. Lee? So, well, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, that's why everything was separated.
I hit it with my
Here.
I hit it with my leg. I'm sorry.
Everything was.
I know everything was separated.
For a
What do you
reason.
mean to me?
Did you try their tea?
Yeah. Oh, have you tried?
Yeah,
You haven't
he's-
tried sweet tea yet.
Oh no.
No, that's all that one.
Okay. This is for him?
Yes.
Okay. What? He handed it to me.
Well,
you-
you took it.
What are you closing your eyes for?
Do you not do that? We have a feel first and a guess.
Not this. You get a paper cut, you do that.
Right, is this
Okay, so everybody, he said he wanted some magnets and stuff like that and send him something. So this is a package from
Kyle.
Kyle Schmidt. Schmidt.
Kyle.
That's all right. We can say it last
cool? So
So all of this looks like stuff from French Lick, from where he's from.
Mhm.
Just little
like
little maps and little
what
brochures.
it's got going on around it.
Yeah. So that's something that you can check out on the plane or on the train.
That's cool. French licks.
So he sent a whole bunch of different brochures from French Lick and Patoka Lake. It's all in
Wow,
Indiana.
This is cool. This feels good.
I don't know what it is.
I don't.
I just opened it because we didn't know what it was.
Oh, I feel. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, is that embossed?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's like West
Baden
Baden
Springs.
Springs.
Oh, it's on the back too. That's pretty neat.
Oh, is that two magnets? No.
No, it's one.
Okay.
Just on the back is a different.
See,
All right.
wherever I travel, I've got a bar at home, and I like put all the places on little fridge magnets all the way around.
Okay. Is this also from Kyle? Yeah.
Yeah, that whole package.
Okay. You got all kinds of stuff for your bar. Awesome.
Cool. I'm gonna
All
have to
right.
build some more metal strips to put them on. Hold on. I'll show it one. There's it.
That it? Let me hide this.
So where's Indiana from here, Jacob?
So from here it's a while, but when you were in Illinois,
Yep.
we're the neighboring.
Okay.
You got a letter to read. Jesus.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh no, that's me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You've got a letter to read.
What is all that in the back? Hey Jacob, keep up the good work. Great. You do great things sometimes. It's a tearjerker, but it has a humbling end. I included this stuff and junk. Is that in junk? Is it junk?
Yeah.
Info and junk, so it's just not a magnet with funny name. So Lee may know something about it. Hope sometime see you this fall or maybe late summer. We will have to see. Thanks, Kyle.
The brochures tell you about the places on the magnets.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
and he sent you some French Lick history.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It's French liquor place.
French Lick
it's
is a
town.
place. Yeah, it's a town. It's a historical town.
Okay.
So yeah. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. Very much appreciated.
All right, here we go. I don't know.
How do you know these are for me?
because I've already opened them.
We had to open them to see because we don't know. Sorry, guys, I did open your mail. Sorry, not sorry.
That's just the shipping invoice.
I'm trying to see who's it from.
Oh, it should say it.
It doesn't say anything.
No.
Iowa. That's from Sue.
Iowa.
Yep, that's from Sue.
Thank you very much, Sue. I'm being spoiled, mate.
Guys, please, with everything going on, please check out the Aqua Adventurer. Oh, these are from Lacey and the girls.
Wow. See what it says on it? Oh, you have. Why are you lying? You said you opened them.
I just knew who they were from. I looked at the name.
Look at this.
The Aqua Adventurer.
Red and gold, my favorite color.
That's awesome.
Lacey, thank you very much.
Oh, this one says Lee.
I've got one for each arm.
One for each wrist.
Yeah.
That way, neither way you look
at
get your
you.
name.
Hey,
And I can spell my name now.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It even matches your shoes.
Thank you very much, Lacey.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. This is from Diane from Al's Treasure Inc. So Al's Treasure Inc. is a small business company of Diane's, and this is for all of us. Okay. When I opened it, I looked and I went to Jacob, Lindsay, and Lee. And I went, okay, let's stop. All right. So I don't know what this is. So if you want to read that, Lindsay.
Read this.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm having a sneaky peek.
What?
What? Yeah.
It has what?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. See that?
Go ahead.
And what's my favorite animal, Jacob? My favorite water creature in the whole world?
Manatees.
Manatee.
Really?
Yeah.
I have enclosed 2 fridge magnets. One is for Lee and the other one is for the RV. I have also put in 2 soaps that I created. I make bath and body products and thought you might enjoy this during your travels. I subscribe to and enjoy both channels on YouTube. The work you are doing to help other people is amazing. Thank you for allowing viewers to be a part of your journey. Safe travels, Diane.
Al's Treasures. So what was the
Owl?
Owl. So, well, if you guys want.
Jacob, there's business cards right here.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. How to care for yourself. Oh, you don't need to see that. Definitely check them out. Thank you, Diane.
Now check these out. These are impressive.
Huh, they're wooden.
Mm-hmm. These are laser burnt, real laser engraved. That's a manatee, you all probably know, and a manatee is my favorite sea creature in the whole world.
She's on there.
She's also put the Aqua Adventurer on it.
And ChaosDivers.
And ChaosDivers, yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Isn't it? We get one each, mate.
I like that.
Buckles up.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, yeah. I really like that.
And, and the soap. Smell of soap.
Yeah, you can have them both, Jacob.
Why?
You
need them.
I
told you it was war.
You may be getting on that train soon.
No. I told you it was war.
That smells good.
Oh, it does. Does that have a scent on it?
Mm-hmm.
Luxury artisan soap, avocado bliss, and carrot and honey.
It does smell good.
That's good.
It's good soap.
Is that it? Okay.
They last for ages.
That's it on that one. Where's your magnet?
Yep.
You put it over? All right. We'll put this back in, and whenever we get ready to leave, we'll sort everything out and put the magnets where you need to put them. Okay. Sorry, guys.
can open it. I don't
No.
have a.
Here, I'll open it, but you can talk about it. You can talk about whenever I'm opening it.
So, Ninja Mama, you guys may know her from being in the chat and stuff. About a year or two, well, I guess probably 2 years ago now, she started sending us little stone and little glass angels, and that's what we put into the water when we locate somebody.
Aw.
So she has sent us some more.
Oh, she didn't
Oh.
just send that. She sent. Is that like a little sleeve that you can put
Those are
those
the
in?
bags in, yeah. Or
Yeah.
the angels.
Oh.
But this is what we put into the water when we locate a loved one. It's either glass or stone. We've had both. So it's not littering. We're not hurting the environment. Because we've had people
Anna, can I have a look, please?
we've had people ask, we're not littering, I promise. But it's just a way for, Jacob and I to, kind of leave something where we found something.
May this pocket angel be with you to help you on your way, to guide and protect you as you travel through your day. An ever-present guardian, a reminder of God's love and how he is watching over us from somewhere up above. That's really neat. Thank you, Ninja Mama. All right, so we'll put this up. Lee is going to be the one that opened it up.
Okay.
It was heavy. Do we know who sent this?
I don't know what it is, but probably.
Well, it says on there.
I can't. There's a bright light glare on the sticker. Maybe that was ginger.
All right, so we were able to. It doesn't say a name.
It's not in the Amazon box any longer. The name's in the Amazon box portion of it. I just said I'm pretty sure it was ginger.
I think there was another one that was sent. I'll get the name. I don't think it was. This one was ginger, but we were able to get magnet and rope.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for that.
Always need them.
We always lose them.
Yeah.
We always lose them. So thank you for that. I've already told Lee about this. But, oh, here's the name. I knew there was a different name. Ginger. Ginger's this one. Okay. So that one wasn't, that was still sent by Ginger. Ginger, thank you. So Lee, since we had 4 of these sent to us, one was by mistake by the company. So I wanted to, for safety reasons for Lee, we are actually going to give this to Lee to, it's a fog cutter X knife.
Yeah, they're perfect. The dive knife I use, it's not got a blunt tip, and it's so razor sharp. You only have to touch your dry suit, and especially if depth when it's pressured. Yeah, it'd go through it in seconds. And this here, it's actually got a square tip, I believe.
Yep, it's got a blunt tip.
Yeah.
It's got a rounded.
And that way, if I do accidentally hit it off myself trying to put it away, especially in dark water, you kind of have to feel for where it goes before you click it in. So I don't pierce my suit and flood it. It's also got a cutting tool, so if I get tangled up with line, I can easily snag free myself.
With it being the company had actually sent us another one on accident. This is what it looks like. I wanted to give this to Lee. We both decided that Lee would be able to use it. And
yeah, there, look. So I can, and it don't do anything. It's the same with my suit, so I don't have to worry about puncturing my suit. It also doubles up as a clipper that'll go through like a kind of a sharp rope, or if I need to free something that's held on with thick rope, or you can clip it. It's also got a serrated edge here, so I can cut away even thicker rope, and it's got a line snag there, so any fishing line that I get caught up in or anything, just put it there and I am free. And I do believe that is a window broker. Window broker. That's one of them. A window breaker there.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Thank you guys
very much.
Thank you guys for doing that.
And that's something I will be using.
So, and
it's idiot proof, because I've lost some good knife that like made crappy holders. Do you get that with some?
Yeah, sometimes I can't get them out.
Yeah,
that's
so as you can see, that ain't coming off by accident in kelp or anything, because I've lost good knives just swimming through kelp. So, yep.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. That's good. I look forward to use that. And it can go on my BCD here as well. So that's got the clips on the inside, haven't they?
Yeah. And then the Amazon wish list, which is on ChaosDivers.com. This is all from that.
What you got, mate?
This is another grappling hook.
Perfect.
Good weight to it. Spins off, opens up. Drop everything. But this spins out. Wow, that thing is sharp too. And then it opens up. You spin it back. Did it again.
I do like these.
So we were able to hook on things, hook on cars and current. We may even use it tomorrow.
Yeah, especially if the current's ripping. It's quite easily, if you're a diver and you want to hold on to that line in a ripping current, and sometimes you might have to pull yourself as well as kick into the current.
Thank you, Ginger.
A magnet might slide off or pull off. A grappling hook, you've got a firm hold, so you know you can put your weight and pull yourself down in a fast current. So they're really good to have.
This is also the same thing as you just seen. So we got two of those. Thank you. I think there's any name on that one. All right.
I also...
Oh,
I'd like
Donnie.
to thank Donnie as well. Donnie, the box is over there and it's brand new. When I helped... Look.
You want to tell them one of the things I said?
This isn't me, guys. I really knew this. But I thought it was a duffer, a load of bollocks, right? There was a plastic
Oh, you're
film.
talking about that.
Yeah, this. I'm like...
It was blue.
It was blue, and every time we switched it on, I could smell a burning smell. Like, this is no good torch, this is a load of bollocks, right? And Jacob said, "Hey, Lee."
I'm sitting here on the couch, and I looked over, and I see something on there, and you can say it.
And then he looks at it like that. We actually switched on. It says, "Please remove the film." So there was a sticker over the, like a scratch sticker, anti-scratch sticker. So that's what was the smell was. Every time I switched it on, I thought the light was burning, but it weren't, because it's a really powerful light. It was actually starting to burn the plastic on the outs, the plastic film.
He was like, "This is blue." I'm like, "Well, it's LED."
Yeah. This is a blue light. Yeah, it's LED. Good, wasn't it? And you peel it off, and
it's the TMK.
It can happen to the best of us. Man.
So Donnie, so go ahead and tell them where you got it from.
So Donnie, the boat. If you don't already know, guys, you see Donnie in chat. That Donnie is the boat owner. If you weren't aware of that, but Donnie very kindly gave me this light for helping him recover his boat. And it is super powerful. We used it on the campsite the other night, especially because they keep winding me up about things wanting to eat me in the night. So I put it on and make my way to the toilet across the grass and stuff.
It was snakes, and I didn't do it.
It's the snakes gonna eat you and everything, Lee. So that came in perfect. It was straight out of the box the moment I got it. And I was around the campsite and things. So, Donnie, that is perfect. And that will be used a lot, mate. Because I know I need one at home because I keep using my dive lights. And they do burn up and switch off for it as a safety feature. So that is perfect. Thank you very much, mate.
everything that we have has been opened. Yes, Lindsay?
Yeah. There's people asking how you're going to get that knife into the UK because people from the UK are asking, but it's different because it's a tool, correct?
It's a sport tool, and diving community have dive knives as a safe. It's a safety tool. That's exactly what it is. It's a safety tool, and so long as it's wrapped up in your main luggage, in your hold's locked, and it is part of that equipment. Now, if I was going say skiing and I had that knife in my bag, that'd be a red flag. You get it taken off you. But because it's diving equipment, that's coming with me, and that is a diving tool. Therefore, it's safe, and you don't have to declare it. I didn't.
Because you have one in your thing already. Right?
Yeah. I've got a big.
Well, because B asked, and B is from the UK, so she was asking something like
long
you have
as
to mail it to you, or
that knife coincides with the equipment you're taking, you are fine.
Okay, so with all that, what did you think about this place?
Bass Pro, look at it. I have never been to Bass Pro. I've never seen them. I've seen them on TV and things, but I'm an outdoorsy person, as you might know, and I love everything outdoors. I've been fishing all my life, so that's up my street. And I walked in, and it was like what was it, like taking a 2-year-old in a candy factory. I was everywhere, and I loved the place. And I was straight over to the big fish tank. I have a big fish tank at home in the garden, so I love fish, and I love watching them there. They are in a big, massive aquarium, and we sat on the bench, didn't we? And we were just chit-chatting and watching the fish while Jacob was away doing his thing.
I had to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Bathroom. Yeah,
we
what
weren't saying
a
that.
place.
We were just saying you were off doing your own thing.
Oh.
You give your own self up a lot.
Whatever.
Yeah, and I was just away, and we was looking at all the creatures, and amazing place. I don't understand why we don't have anything like that.
Because our Bass Pro is bigger than Ireland.
Yeah, that's it. Northern Ireland would fit in the car park.
You said car park. That's
Yeah.
what your
my phone says. Yeah.
phone says.
It would, and I really like the place. And I think that Northern Ireland is a big hunting place. Like, I don't know why they're into something like that in the UK. I have no idea.
With all of that, with your guys' help, we were able to get Donnie's boat back. We were able to show Lee a good time. It's halfway over. Been amazing so far. Thank you guys so much. I'm not going to talk about the train ride anymore. But just
so long as you've enjoyed my company, mate. That's all that matters.
I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. Like, it's been a pleasure having you. And we've still got some cases we're doing here in Little Rock. We're going to work our butts off tomorrow. We were supposed to have bad weather today, and our RV broke down, got it fixed. We drove over here. Let's just say heck with it. We went to Bass Pro, and then we took him out to Hibachi on Sharon Lewis. She was amazing, and said take Lee out for some food. And thank you, Sharon, on that.
Yes, thank you very much, Sharon. That was amazing of you.
So that was fun. What did you think about Hibachi?
Again, another experience I've not had. It's like what we'd call them a breakfast island at home.
Yeah.
You know, like where you do your cooking and things. Well, this guy comes out and he does all the flame tricks, and he cooks your food in front of you with his doobries. What do they call them?
Spatulas. What do you call them?
A doobry.
A doobry?
Yeah, a doobry. The doobries and anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Something you can't think of a name for. It's a doobry.
What we call those thingamabobs.
Thingamabobs and doobries. Yeah.
He stopped me mid-sentence when I said chintzy.
Yeah. What the heck is chintzy mean?
He stopped me mid-sentence.
That's chintzy. And I'm like, what's chintzy, Jacob? It's funny. We have like a lot of things that we say is it's the same thing, but we call it a different thing to you guys, and it's funny learning the different ways to say things. I'm having a great time, and it's funny.
Some of the stuff that we all three connect very well. We work super well together. And if I mention doing something, like I was getting ready to say, oh, I'm going to go get the door, this dude is jumping up from way the heck back somewhere and running to everything. He has been such a huge help. You know, there's a lot of times where it's like so much stuff you got to do, but you're like, what do you need next? What do you need to do that? And that means a lot to us. So thank you.
Cool.
So yeah, it was a pleasure. Now, what else we have to talk about? Basically all that questions. And then we're going to be off of here. We got to go to the campsite. We're actually going to be in Little Rock for a week. So,
Hi, Sharon.
hello, Sharon.
Paul Hallam says, "Can you keep Lee?" That's my friend who does the YouTube channel. Paul.
Oh yeah, Paul.
Some unusual things.
Can you keep Lee? I would love to have him. He's been a great help. So, what do you got, Lindsay? Future plans. Future trips planned here.
The next one, Jacob's coming to me. We're going to do an exchange, and I'm going to return the amazing hospitality that you guys have shown me. I'm going to take you to Northern Ireland and show you an amazing time back. How about that?
It would be neat. I know Lindsay has some family over there, and we have some family over there, and I think it would be neat to see, not family history, but just Northern Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much stuff there.
I'm excited to meet your girls.
Oh yeah,
and your wife.
definitely.
And then all the baby lambs. I'm gonna wear my big pockets so they can come home with me.
Yeah.
Good night, B. Thank you so much. B said she'll show us around London. Donnie said he wants to come.
We'll go over in your boat, Donnie.
On the Plum Bananas?
Yeah, we'll go over
We
the
get there
Atlantic
pretty
on the
quick,
boat.
wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We'll definitely have videos on the Plum Banana getting rebuilt.
That was one hell of a party breakfast, Lee. Oh, wow. So,
Yesterday.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot. I normally like, I'd be a bit of like a pigeon eater, picky eater. Just like pick up bits and bobs. And my breakfast came out and it was like the whole back off a pig or something.
We weren't expecting the amount of food that we
It
got.
was like a, what was it, ham? Was that ham?
Yeah.
Big ham steak like that. And then a breakfast and then a plate full of other breakfast things. I'm like, oh.
When we told them that he was from Northern Ireland and he wanted to be, we wanted to have him try this. We had chocolate gravy. I've never in my life ever tried chocolate gravy, so I got to try something different. Lindsay said she had, right?
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of thick chocolate custard. That's what it reminded me.
Donnie said deal.
My mom and HR said they're both going. HR actually said it's a mandatory HR trip.
Is that a mandatory HR trip? Josh Hammond, one of the best men that I know. I said one of the best men I know. Been with us for a long time. He's always welcome on the boat.
Oh, listen, I'm the crappiest cook on the planet, to be honest. And I can't make Yorkshire puddings, even though I'm from Yorkshire. But my wife is awesome at them.
Good night.
So when you're coming over,
Linda.
you will have Yorkshire puddings with your big Sunday roast.
Okay. Ready.
Other than that,
We have enough boats coming here, thanks.
with over into Ireland.
Yeah, the immigrants rolling over.
Oh, okay. We haven't really had many fast food restaurants yet. You got to eat at Fazoli's.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it with fast food, isn't it? Oh, he got to try. What was that place we went last night? Oh, thank you so much for the whoever bought the not the gift cards, the
DoorDash gift
the
cards.
DoorDash gift cards. Yes, we used those last night when we were stranded.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
See, what would we have done if we didn't have them?
I mean, I guess I would have paid with my credit card, but
Amazing, guys. Thank you, because we was stranded, and for real, we did need them. But we did make good of it, didn't we? We turned cheerfulness in. Do you know what I mean?
in the
They
face
did
of
great.
adversity.
Yeah, cheerfulness in the face of adversity. We found a big metal, like sewer pipe collar ring at the side of the RV, so we tipped that up, and we walked down to the garage, got a couple of bundles of sticks, kindlewood, and we had a little campfire at the side of the road, and it was lovely. I like that. Jacob, I would rather do that than sleep in a 5-star hotel.
We definitely made we
It was
definitely made a
nice.
night of it, didn't we?
Yeah, it was nice.
I don't know what broke means. Average broke.
Don't know.
What case are we working next?
Irish bro.
Are you talking to me? I listed them.
Okay.
Earlier we talked about it. In Little Rock, it's Turkessa Wallace, Patrice Smith, Cheryl Cottrell, and Brian Graves. So the same. We talked about it.
Bloke. I love that Irish bloke.
And are they all around the same area?
Yep, they're all within I want to say 10 miles of each other.
Oh, so we've got a good possibility we
15,
could be
yeah.
onto something good at this location.
I think we're gonna help. I think we're gonna. I really have a good feeling that we're gonna knock out every vehicle in the Arkansas River in Little Rock. And we're gonna find everything, and you're gonna dive. We're gonna boom, boom, boom with your diving. I think we're gonna do good. The Aqua Adventurer, check him out. You got to put the in front of the Aqua Adventurer. Please go over there and like and subscribe to his channel. I couldn't ask for a better person.
I will bring some videos out as well, guys, but you've got to remember, I've got to get back over to the UK, show my kids some attention first, and my wife, of course, and then I'll be straight on to editing. Jacob will release his first, and then I'll follow with mine.
Yeah, I'm going to start talking like you. I've already noticed I've caught myself talking like you.
Have you?
Yeah.
What a load of bollocks.
I don't know what kimchi is.
Kimchi.
Kimchi. I don't know what kimchi is. What I do know what kimchi is, but I don't know what it is. I've never
We did
tried
not have it.
No. Okay. Pretty sure everything that we needed to talk about is spoke about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I just want to say massive thank you. I've had a ball, and not that I'm not going yet. I'm not going.
Hey, you're not going to leave
I
yet.
don't
We're
wanna
not
go.
going to go on your boat.
Well, Jake could have me out
train.
the door soon, wouldn't he, Lindsay?
Yeah.
He's been always going
I'm
on about
surprised
it.
he hasn't started packing your bags yet.
I just want to say, guys,
I've tripped over his bag a lot.
I've experienced above and beyond what I expected you guys to be like. You've made me feel so welcome. Honestly, I've had a ball. It's not been a dull moment, and I really enjoy your company, guys. So
Yeah, it's been
thank you very much.
It's been great.
Sweet. And he got to drive the SEAARK boat.
Yeah, thank you, Jacob. Spicy type.
It's a spicy type of cabbage, is what kimchi is. I didn't know. How many are you looking for before he leaves? 4 or 5?
5 in a boat.
5 in a boat. For this trip. We're not searching for another boat, yeah?
5 people and a boat. So he's saying before he leaves, what are we doing? So we've already done 1 boat, 1 case, and we have 4 more. So
Gotcha.
5 in a boat.
5 in a boat.
And we was extremely successful with the boat.
He done a fine job driving that boat. All right, guys. We still got to drive to the campsite, get in there.
We still gotta go in Walmart.
Yeah, we still got to go into Walmart. We got a lot of stuff to do. everything that you guys have done for us. Thank you so much. The repairs today, you know, Davis was amazing. Didn't charge us anything. I tried to pay him. I think the cost was like $100 for the parts, and I had to get one of those the coil pack, spark plug, and that extraction tool or the threader, and that was it. So very minimal damage, and we are doing good. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Keep diving. It's not where to stop. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for Lee for coming. Check him out on the Aqua Adventurer on Facebook and YouTube.
Thank you, guys.
Is that all?
Thank you, guys. No, guys, thank you very much. It does mean a lot. And working with Jacob and Lindsay, I've seen firsthand what goes into running this, and there's a heck of a lot more which you guys don't see, which happens behind the scenes, and I've certainly seen that. And without your support, guys, this for sure won't happen. Like I said to Jacob, and something Jacob never mentioned, I said, we burn, it was just sort of, just a passing conversation. I said to Jacob, we burn a full tank of propane every day, don't we?
That was didn't know how long it would last, and it doesn't last very long.
No, one full bottle of propane lasts 1 day. So if we're on road 10 days, that's 10 propane bottles you go through. And that is just one little obstacle to the whole process working.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? And so a heck of a lot does go into it. And without you guys, it won't happen. So
it couldn't happen.
I'm just saying thank you very much for helping Jacob and Lindsay, because what they are doing and what I've seen is absolutely tremendous.
Appreciate that. But we're going to get off of here. We still got to go to Walmart, go to the campsite, get everything done. Keep diving. It's not where to stop. Love each and every one of you. Thank you again.
Bye.
You know how